So, what do I eat to stay healthy? What is my dietary regimen and how does it work? How do I track it? You're about to see all of this. This is coming because I actually got an interesting question on Facebook that was sent in by someone named Luca, who says that he's interested in this topic. So, I hope you guys are interested too. And I do track what I eat, how many calories, and how much protein and all of that sort of stuff about 4 days a week. So you're going to see that, what that spreadsheet looks like, and what I actually eat. And I'll talk a little bit about when I eat as well with intermittent fasting and stuff like that. So Luca says the reason why I'm sending you this message is because I will soon graduate and working in the IT field in Serbia. Because of my studies, I have neglected my physical health. I'm asking you to share your diet plan, as you have mentioned, you exclusively eat vegetables to be in good health. Not exclusively vegetables, but I'll show you what I do eat. So let's take a look. So basically, here is my consumption spreadsheet, and we're going to take a look at the week of April 19th here. What did I eat starting with Monday? So before we do this, I'll say I do intermittent fasting. I eat 8 hours a day from 10 until 6 or 11 until 7 or 12 until 8 are the three that I tend to do. And basically, I work out usually before Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I work out before I break the fast. So I do drink coffee outside of the fast because it has so few calories that it doesn't break the fast. And you can also do tea and some other small things. You can look it up, intermittent fasting. So basically, this is my smoothie here and the ingredients that were in my smoothie. So this is protein powder, whey protein powder from a company called Macrobiotic that I bought here in Serbia. Juice, this was Aronia juice, pure juice, no sugar, and the highest quality you can, meaning that it's either from like some high quality berry like Aronia, or it's actually pure juice from something like forest blackberries. You can get lots of that here in Serbia. This is goat yogurt. Goat dairy digests a lot better than cow dairy. Because of the enzymes. You can look that up as well. Maca is a powdered supplement from Peru that has many benefits. It's considered a superfood. I buy that at the health food store here in Belgrade, and I put it in there with the juice, the protein powder, the goat yogurt. Berries, you can get them fresh from about May until October here in Belgrade, but in this case, I was eating frozen berries, which are just as good. They just are frozen, but once they mix up in your smoothie, they cool down the smoothie and they become, they just blend in like anything else. Banana adds the sweetness to the smoothie. 90 grams is like a small banana. Sometimes they're as much as 140. I like them a little bit brown, on the outside, ripe, and then they're sweeter. So that's my smoothie, and let's take away the rest of the stuff. My smoothie is about 437 calories in this case. Can be as much as 500 if I add more berries or more whatever. If you have a sweet tooth, you can add some sweetness by adding honey, of course, or agave syrup or maple syrup or stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend sugar. It's not my bag. Wouldn't recommend anything else. Honey is the best bet if you're looking for local European ingredients. Agave syrup is good, but it's from Mexico. So after that, Veg 35 is a category I created for vegetables that have about 30 or 40 calories per 100 grams. By the way, this is basically protein per 100 grams. And this is the grams of protein that are in the amount of grams or milliliters of the stuff that I've done. This is calories per 100 grams. You can find these on the labels of stuff, or you can Google them. Like if you want to know broccoli, 100 grams nutrition, for example, you will see 2.5 grams of protein. Anyways, not a lot of calories or protein and stuff comes from the vegetables. So I just put them all in this one category, two categories actually. But this, you can see it is 35. This is basically where it's from. And broccoli has a little bit more protein, 2.4 grams when I have 1.5 here. So you're getting a few more if you eat lots of broccoli. And broccoli actually uses a lot of energy for digestion. It adds a lot of fiber. I also like carrots. I also like peppers. I also like cabbage. I also like onions, garlic, and I put them all in this category. It won't be that precise, but whatever. You can see only 150 calories are coming from 440 grams, half a kilo almost of vegetables. So feta, feta cheese is one of the best cheeses. As I said, goats and sheep's dairy is easier to digest. Feta cheese, the real Greek stuff, which if you're in Serbia, buy at Vero supermarket, very cheap, like €2 for 200 grams. That is a mix of goats and sheep's cheese. So I'll usually use almost a whole package of that every day because I love it. It's salty. It's got lots of flavor. 156 grams was 3/4 of a package. That's 414 calories because it's 266 calories per 100 grams. Avocado. I didn't have any this day, but I pasted it because a lot of the time I do. I buy them here in Serbia for 149 dinars each. Wait until they're ripe and soft, and then put them with, my salads, with my steak and stuff like that. Steak. I like this Rose Bratna steak from Jokic, which is a premium steak that you can, it's just a cut of steak. It's about 370 grams, 350 to 384 grams. I emailed the company or I messaged them on Facebook, and they said it's about 200 calories per 100 grams. I estimated it's about 31 calories, 31 grams of protein per 100 grams. So that's most of my protein right there, folks. So basically, Veg 15 is stuff like cucumbers, lettuce, and stuff like that that has fewer calories, and I had a bunch of that too that day. So it came out at 1827 for that day. I target around 2,000 for the days I'm tracking, but Monday I tend to eat a little bit less because guess what? Sunday's my cheat day where I eat however much I want of whatever I want. So the rest of the week, pretty much the same, but on Tuesday you see olives, a good source of fat. What I don't write here is vinegar, because I typically have about 1 to 200 milliliters of vinegar, apple cider vinegar here every day, but I don't put it on here because that's only like 20 or 40 calories, and it doesn't really make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. But most of what I do is vegetables, dairy, and meat, and then the vinegar and salt and some spices that I don't even track here either. So you see beets. This is beets. It was 500 that on the packet, 500 grams that on the package says 125. So here's a day, 1896, and I actually had 193 grams of protein because I had just lots of steak and protein powder and this whey cheese. In Serbia, it's called Nature's Promise. I believe in English, it's called cottage cheese. I never ate that back home in Canada, but it's very good, high in protein, 19 grams, and low in calories, 160 or 142 calories per 100 grams. So yeah, same thing. I had a smoothie. On Tuesdays, I have the smoothie after my first meal because I'm busy in the morning with music recording sessions, that I come home in the middle of the day and exercise, then have my smoothie. But then by the end of the day, I've had that steak. So Wednesday, same thing. I had matcha tea, protein, berries, banana. This is my weekly stuff. It's like a bunch of vegetables, smoothie in the morning with goat yogurt and some fruit, whey protein powder, feta cheese, and on Wednesdays I make goulash. So that's about 15 grams of protein and about 100 calories estimated. I'm not sure how much my goulash actually has, but I slow cook it for 5 hours with just tomato, passata with no sugar in it. Check the labels. I buy mine from DM, the health food supermarket, and onions and wild game meat, which I buy frozen from Metro. Thursday, similar sort of thing, but I really went heavy on the vegetables, a kilo of vegetables, and just some feta cheese and the goulash and some olives. All I ate on Thursday is that. I didn't exercise on Thursday last week. I needed to take a little bit of a break. But the idea is I'm having 160 or 180, 190 grams of protein every day and about 1,900, 1,800, or, similar amounts of calories. Actually, last week I wasn't exercising that much. This week I'm shooting more for 2,000 calories a day. You can see I hit it on Tuesday and on Monday, 2,000 calories, but the same stuff I'm eating, just a little bit more. a little bit more protein, a little bit more whatever. This and that. Today, I'm at 1867. I still have the steak to cook, but it's been entered on the spreadsheet. And the formulas are just add all these up, add all these up, multiply this from this, multiply this from this. You can see my formulas here, basically. So that's it. What happens after Thursday? Thursday, I'm doing well, but on Friday, I'll still try to eat a little bit less, but I am a drinker. So on Friday and Saturday, I drink beer as I like. And then on Sunday, I have my cheat day. I don't drink alcohol on my cheat day, but because on cheat day, I have lots of carbs. And apparently drinking alcohol when you have lots of carbs doesn't have the same effect as the same positive effect on your metabolism to change the hormones and stuff so that you're ready to eat like this for the week. So it's a low carb diet. It's 4 days a week tracking my calories and basically a smoothie with some fruit in the morning and then meat, vegetables, and high quality goats and sheep cheese, basically. There's other stuff I eat sometimes, like tahini sauce, some chickpeas for hummus. Olive oil is nice, but I train myself to cut down on the calories. I train myself to eat salads with only vinegar. So the vegetables have only vinegar and spices, and then whatever meat or cheese there. If I want to make it richer, I add some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil from Greece. But it's a lot of calories that just sort of pop up there because, it's full of calories, basically. So that's it, folks. The idea is intermittent fasting, 8 hours a day, and basically just eat lots of vegetables, lots of protein, a few carbs after you exercise. I recommend exercise in the morning while you're still fasting because that's the best way to lose weight. But within 45 minutes of finishing your strength building workout, you need to have protein, you need to have carbs. And what a better way to do that than a smoothie? There's no better way. So I hope this is useful for everybody. And the idea is also you also have to constantly improve the quality of your ingredients. This is the product of living in Serbia for a long time, trying different food qualities. Now I've got this high quality steak, which I eat. I used to eat chicken, but chicken is not as a high quality of a meat as a good steak. So constantly try different ingredients, see how they feel when you eat them, different cheeses, different vegetables. The vegetables from the market are much better than the ones in the supermarket usually, and so on and so forth. Constantly improve the quality of the ingredients. Watch your macronutrients, how many calories and how much protein you're getting in the day, and exercise as much as possible. I love bike riding. I do strength training, pull-ups and dips and, squats and ab stuff on the ground to work my abs. Those are the 4 major ones that I do 5 days a week. On the weekend, I usually ride the bike endlessly because you should exercise more in the days that you eat more calories. Like Sunday is my cheat day. I'll usually eat about 4,000 calories on my cheat day. I'll eat candy, chocolate, ice cream, pizza, you name it. I try to keep the quality high of those things, even though they are cheat foods. And exercise a lot on that day if I can, if it's warm outside, on my bicycle going around and getting that exercise. So the metabolism is ready to go from Monday to Thursday, where I eat a lot less and definitely a lot less carbs. And I eat in the 8-hour window every day. So improve your game, get your health in order, start a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet really helped me. I stopped tracking for 2 months when I went to Mexico because I didn't bring the food scale with me that I used to count the amounts of stuff I'm eating. And I did gain some kilos, which I have now shed. And well, I think I look pretty good and, thin for somebody who's like 38 years old. So what can I say? You can too. Also, I drink lots of water, sparkling and still, out of glass bottles. That's a major part of what I do. I do drink coffee. I do drink tea. And that's pretty much it, folks. That's how I eat. I hope this was useful for you. And basically, write in the comments below any questions you have. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. This is my personal channel where I give you my lifestyle and insights into life. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye now.